No one on the Warriors tried to pull the Moses Malone fall prediction, but Golden State pulled it off, sweeping 3 series on their way to the finals. Guys, do we say more about the Warriors after watching this, or does it say more about the West after watching this?
I still think it says more about the Warriors. Now granted, San Antonio was all beat up. Tony Parker missed the series, and then Kawhi goes out. David Lee goes down. They got a little bit of help.
Right.
There's no doubt about that. But they are still clearly the best team in the West. It's no doubt about that. So I don't think you can take anything away from them. The circumstances helped them, with those guys getting hurt, because I did think that San Antonio would win a game or two. But you also got to give Golden State a lot of credit, because when this team was down, they stepped on their throats.
Right.
Unlike the team that we know in the East didn't do against the Celtics the other night. So you got to give Golden State a lot of credit.
I agree with Byron. The way that the Warriors are playing right now is they're on a mission. And we can obviously say that they're the best team in the league right now, but they still have to prove it against the team that beat them last year in the playoff. But, they're clearly head and shoulders better than any team in the West. And as Byron said, they had a lot of help with some injuries. But, they're playing so well right now that we're all excited for the finals to start because we want to see them play against some better competition.
9 days, my friend. Go ahead.
Thursday. We're all waiting on Thursday. We just want to see both of these teams play against someone that's going to make them have to
play.
Yeah. That's what we're looking for.
Okay, so do you think, though, this says that the Warriors are just in such rarefied air, which, let's be honest, they've got 2 MVPs and 2 other All-Stars, or is this, we've been saying all year, hey, the West isn't quite as good as it used to be?
No, I think it's a little bit of both. It's not the West is definitely not as tough as it was 2 years ago when you had to win 50 games to be in the playoffs even, right? So it's better from that. The competition is easier from that standpoint. But, yeah, this team is so much better than they were last 2 years. And last year they won 73 games and had a unanimous MVP. So just think about that. To say that we're saying that they're better now than they were last year, I mean, just think about all those shots Harrison Barnes missed in the finals. Now that's Kevin Durant.
That's Kevin's shot.
Right.
Oh, man.
It's pretty good. Watching them with that Western Conference trophy made me feel like watching you guys, where they were just kind of like, it's like a soda can or whatever. On to the real thing. Let's go to the real thing. That's what it was always like when you guys would win the East.
When I played, we didn't get that little I call
Didn't bring it
it
back?
partial the wave trophy. We didn't get that.
Yeah.
You had to win something to get us some hard work.
Back when we used to walk uphill both ways, damn it. It meant something. You guys talked a little bit of trash in your day. The Warriors players, they don't talk that much trash off the court, on the court.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Off the court. They leave their off-court trash talking to the owner, of course. Joe Lacob clearly wants revenge. It took him 6-8 seconds after they won last night to tell reporters, quote, "I don't care who we play, but my preference is Cleveland. We have some unfinished business." Last year, he said to the New York Times that the Warriors were, of course, light years ahead, probably ahead of every other team in structure, planning, blah, 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 blah. Didn't you say more last night, though? Wasn't there more guys than just that one part of the quote? Didn't you say something about he thought that they were the better team?
Man, I just zone out whenever an owner starts speaking, man.
Why not? Our friend Zach Lowe went on a rant this morning saying if you were the better team, you would have won. It's not
There's
even a way to tell that.
Rachel, it's not even about that, win or lose. It's about owners are meant to speak only in one instance. Congratulations on winning the championship. And they hand you that trophy, then you say your speech, thank you to the fans, thank you to my family, we love it, we're going to do it again. That's when you speak. You don't speak to the media after winning the conference finals. You don't speak to the media in the middle.
On your Stairmaster?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even for Mark Cuban, even if we're going to assume that he does a good job of it, he's the exception. He's not the rule, right? For me, when you talk about who are the best owners in this league, Jerry Buss, you never heard him talk about
Not a
team,
word.
Right? Mickey Arison, you never hear him talk about the team. Peter Holt, I don't even know what his voice sounds like. Right? Those are the guys. And the guys who are usually loud and look at me and I want to talk to the media, Vivek, Robert Sarver. These are the
That was a personal already.
Call them all out.
I'm gonna call Dan Gilbert. He's thrown out too. These are the guys that bring it down.
Did Jerry ever write checks y'all had to cash?
No. Jerry's probably one of those owners that don't speak. He'll speak when he received the trophy, small speech, that's it.
Yeah, but you guys, as players, it's the last thing you want, right? Somebody else
You got to answer.
Making it
Yeah, I
hard for
mean, you want to put the pressure on yourself. You don't want somebody else up in the front office or higher up talking crap. You know, you want to do that yourself if anything.
They sign the checks.
Yeah, but still, Dr. Bus, like you said, I'm so used to, and Scottie the same way, we're so used to owners who just never talked.
Yeah.
Mr. D.
Dr. Bus said, Jerry West, you get my players, I want to win a championship. And then he received the trophy and said, thank you to everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Hey, I'm paying the money, I'm making you do the work,
Right.
let's win a championship.
All right.